Hi, it's Alex from laughingplace.com here today with the last of our series of videos reviewing the new dolls in the second phase of the Star Wars by Barbie collection. We've already reviewed the first three dolls, which are available at all retailers, which are Rey, a Stormtrooper, and C-3PO. This is the final doll in the second wave, and it is the only one that's in the Barbie Platinum Edition series, which is a little more high-end, and it is Chewbacca. Now, this one is an exclusive to Barbie.com. You can't find this one anywhere else. So if you're having a hard time finding it, or if you're finding it for prices over $150, go to Barbie.com. That's the best place to get this to bring it home. And this one is, as you can tell by the box, a little bit different from the rest of the series. First of all, rather than the typical sheer plastic wrap right here, the little slip cover, this one has a furry wrap, which is really cool. It does have a little plastic piece that advertises that this is part of the Star Wars by Barbie collection. Also, the outside of the box looks a little bit different as well. The other ones are a solid color. This one is almost a like an ombre effect of brown to black, and it's kind of splotchy. It doesn't look like Chewbacca's fur, but it almost looks like a wall of a location that you would find in the Star Wars universe. The box follows the standard diamond shape of the series, but the back of the box doesn't include the description because, again, this is fur. And underneath that, we have the Rebel symbol. Now this slipcover is elastic, so it is fur all the way around, but you can stretch that a little bit, so it is easy to get back on the box. And then this one also has the interior design just like the others, so we have the concept art. Over here we have a concept art of Chewbacca from the Star Wars home series. On the other side we have the design for the doll, so taking the character, turning it into something that looks like a high fashion piece. We're going to take her out of the box to get a closer look at all of the doll's fine details. Here she is out of the box, and we have her certificate of authenticity, which looks very similar to the ones that we've seen in the previous dolls in the collection, but the biggest difference is because this is part of the Platinum label, it's actually individually numbered. And all of the gold label dolls were a limited edition worldwide of no more than 20,000 individual dolls produced. This one is much more limited, no more than 5,000 dolls produced. Mine ended up being number 3,730, and again, it is on that nice textured paper, but that is cool to have, fun to see which number you get. Now, the doll herself, because of all the fur, getting her out of the package, this was actually the most difficult one to remove from the packaging. She had a lot more elements sewn into the back, and even a lot of her apparel is sewn together, so it's harder to kind of open it up and get a good look at all the details. We can see that she does have a plastic bodice, and on the sides of it there is a there's fabric in between that is flesh tone, but there are these ropes of braided hair, which are really cool, that go along and connect around the back. But because that coat is sewn on, you would have to cut it off in order to see the details on the back, and that's just something that I'm not willing to do. She does have this really cool handbag that's made of fur, and it has a strap on top that's kind of shorter to be held more like a little purse, or there's a bigger strap which has Chewbacca's bandolier details on it. So that is probably my favorite detail on the entire piece. The coat is very, very furry, and it has these weird bands of black that almost look like they're made of nylon. And I'm actually not crazy about that design. Overall, this just looks kind of like a doll wearing a like a Russian burqa or something. And then she has this headband on that is also made of furry pieces. It's not a hat, it is a headband. The hair on the doll is really well done, and I do like the underside textured look. She came in the box with her hair over her shoulder. You can put it back if you wanted to, but otherwise you don't see this lighter brown shade that's underneath, which is really cool. And then the boots are really nice. They are two different types of fur. There's kind of a softer fabric at the bottom, and then the Chewbacca very furry kind of top, making a little layer, and then it is a high-heeled plastic boot on the bottom. Comes with the typical Star Wars base, so out of the box you can line them all up. You wouldn't otherwise know that this one is more limited or more expensive than the others. And I will say this is actually probably my least favorite of the dolls in the series. So maybe that's part of why they made her a platinum label and made less of her, is it's just not as exciting exciting of a piece as the other ones. In this phase 2 of the collection, wave 2, my favorite is definitely the C-3PO doll, so go check out that unboxing video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in picking this up, you can get it only at Barbie.com, and may the force be with you. Bye.